Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Melanie. As you guys can tell, I hope this is a different background, a different setting. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am because this is my room. Yay. So, I will be having some what I eat in a day and stuff like that because the kitchen is nice, and I'm gonna show you guys my room before and after. So that's one video that I will put up when I decorate and when I get everything that I am desiring for the room. I already drew out exactly what I want the room to look like when I'm finished with it. Uh, and yeah, I'm really excited. Um, Hello everyone, it is Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day because I am. So I just wanted to show you guys some things that I got. I'm also gonna try them on for you. And yeah, so I got two leggings, a crop cami, and a halter top from Garage. The total was $60. I saved $10 because the halter top was $10 and the leggings were buy one get one half percent off. So this is the halter top. So it is nude, and I don't know if you can quite tell, but the back is like straight. Yeah, so the back is like straight. So it's kind of open back, and then it is just the strap that you like wrap around your neck. Then we have this beautiful orange color. Like, honestly, I feel like the fit is gonna look so nice, and I'm going to get this in every freaking color that they have it. So this is an orange, and I'll like link all of the stuff down. The halter top, the crop cami, sorry. So this is a crop cami. I got it in a size medium. I love these straps, and I also just really love the color. Like, look at that, like $15, and the halter top was 10 Zolas. And then I just had to, like, let me just be honest with you. Every time I go to Garage, every freaking time I'm going to get leggings because their leggings are freaking fantabulous, and I will show you guys why. Your girl got a big booty, she thick or whatever, and yeah, she needs leggings that like will enhance but also, you know, seal the thickness. Because some of these leggings are super thin and you can see everything, and then some of them are not thin, but some of them are too thick, but then you can't see anything. So I like a middle ground because I don't want the leggings to be too thick, but I also don't want you to like see my whole ass. So these are like the perfect in between. These retail for $20 and I got them in a size small. So first of all, I love this freaking band. I love this band. It is high-waisted also for my curvy bitches out there, my curvy ladies. I know this is definitely like a big thing. It's definitely a big thing for me. And yeah, I just got it in black. And then I got camo. I'm not a huge fan of camo, but I really like the detailing in these. I don't know what about these made me really like them, but I really like them. And these are also in a small, and they do have this band also, and these are 25 with the half percent. The other ones came out to 10. So these are the black leggings and the cami. As you can see, I love them, and I love how they fit, and they fit my ankles nicely and right on the spot. If anyone has anything to say about my nipples, go home, please. It's not that serious. This is the halter top, as you can see. Again, it is beautiful. I love the crop, and I love the design in the front. These are the camel leggings. I really like these. I wish I would have gotten a second pair, um, just because I really enjoyed these. And soon you will see that I will show you the butt print if there's any. You can kind of see a little bit, but it's not like crazy. I know, weird angles, but it's just to show you that you barely can see it, especially because these camel leggings have like. I just thought it would be cool to sit down and chat for a bit and kind of just talk about some of these updates that I've had that I've been meaning to sit down and talk about, but have not gotten around to. I'm like looking to the side is because I have notes so that I remember everything and I don't miss on anything. Um, so first, I think accomplishments is one of the things that I definitely want to talk about in terms of how I've been doing with my accomplishments. So I've been working on my own stuff more now than I ever have. Why I want to do this, and I think that's why I've been so motivated into getting the work done. I've been getting new ideas that can bring me some revenue, and yes, so I think definitely we're going to have some ups and downs. I definitely was having a down, and now I'm kind of back in that upscale. My friend had also done a tarot reading for me. She's fairly new at it, but she just wanted to practice, so we did one, and she did the reading. Everything really resonated with me, and it was basically talking about how I have been very stingy with money. Not in the sense that I don't like giving it away, but in the sense that I'm micromanaging every expense, and I definitely was. And it was basically just saying that I have to be more open to just receiving and be more open to the fact that there are multiple ways that I can get money, and that not necessarily everything is an equal exchange. I can get even more, and I should just continue to be grateful and not be so micromanaging my money. I've been working on, because again, I don't like micromanaging, and I think it was coming just from the stress of having to pay bills and not necessarily having all the cash in front of me. I did finish my dentist appointments. It took me about 2.5 months to do it, but I did it, and that's all that matters. I had some cavities that I had to fill in, and I will not say how many cavities I had because it is very embarrassing, and also I just have not been to the dentist in like 3 years, so there's that. And I've learned my lesson in having to go to appointments so that this does not happen again. So yes, I finished my dentist appointments. Now I have to do my appointment for my wisdom teeth, and I'm kind of dragging that one as well, just because I know that I will have a couple of days where I might be in bed from the pain. So there's that. Prioritizing and where I've been at in terms of that. So in terms of just random stuff like clothing, shoes, car, license, housing stuff, decor, I hope I'm not missing anything. Oh, and my eyeglasses. So as you can tell, or you can't really tell because I don't really wear them, but that was kind of an expense. that I was not expecting. So, um, in terms of that, it's definitely a priority. It's definitely less than the other stuff, but it's definitely a priority of mine. And it's basically the first one. After that is my license because my permit is about to expire. And I need to get my license. And then it is probably just clothing, shoes, and a car. Finances. So I didn't really want to do a budget this week just because I felt like it wasn't really necessary, and the numbers are still like everywhere, and this kind of just happens with everything. Where I was having some budget issues in the beginning of the month that was stressing me the F out. Adulting is very, very stressful sometimes. Um, or it can be, especially when you're trying to figure everything out. And that's kind of in the stage that I am in. So for me, I think I started micromanaging because I just felt like I didn't have money. And if you know about the law of attraction and if you practice it, you know that that is so bad because all you will be attracting is less money. Throughout the whole thing, I was trying to be very positive and kind of just think positive thoughts and know that everything was gonna work out. And yeah, it was just a lot of faith and trust that I did not have at the time, and I was really struggling. And yeah, this is kind of that reality. And now I feel much more comfortable. One thing that really helped was writing out my money issues, which I thought that for the most part I've done way better than before, and I always celebrate that because it is necessary. But I still had some blockages that I needed to kind of write out and fix, and with the reading as well, it kind of helped me to also release those blockages. So yeah, I just feel very abundant realizations. So I had some aha moments this week. The first one was definitely about my finances, kind of some of my limiting beliefs. I have wrote it down, and the technique that I use basically on one side, I wrote down my problem. On the left side, I wrote down my problem. On the right side, I wrote down the solution. So the problem was worrying about money and having to borrow money, leading to stress, feeling like lack mentality, and being a penny pincher or just micromanaging my money. And then for solutions, I just wrote out something that I always have to remind myself about money, that I am abundant, that money comes to me, that I'm grateful that money is always around me and I'm always abundant. And I have written down a couple of other things that I was struggling with, including just lack of sleep. My sleeping schedule for last week was awful, and I realized that I needed a restart. So I kind of took 2.5 days to restart, and literally just there were days where I did absolutely nothing, and there were days where I went to sleep early and slept for like 12 hours straight. But it was to reset and to get my body back to that schedule and the routine that I had. Just writing a scale from 1 to 10 on wellness, self, relationship, purpose, finances, creativity, and seeing which one you scored the lowest on and working on that. So for me, for this week, the ones that I scored the lowest on was my wellness and my finances, which made complete sense because when I'm stressed, I tend to eat very bad food. And because I was stressing about my finances, Ina, who gave me the problem and solution idea, and the scale was Lavender. I'll link her as well. They're great sources to have just for productivity, being present, even financial stuff, life lessons. I realize like literally like everything comes to me in the right timing. Like I am the one rushing myself to get these certain things, and everything comes to me in the right timing. So why am I rushing? And for example, today I was like writing out my budget for this week, and um, I got an opportunity for to make money like 3 seconds later. I was like, oh, thanks. So I think always, keeping an open mind and understanding that money can come literally from anywhere. So just be glad and happy and appreciative of the fact that your finances are growing every single day. My finances have grown tremendously from January till today. So your finances are always increasing, and I am definitely a example thing that I want to talk about. It's just people with highlight moments, and also just like being single and relationships and stuff. I kind of went over this in another video, but I'll also go over it in this video. So in terms of being okay with where you're at, a lot of the time the people that we watch, the things that we consume, a lot of these people have been working for years to get to where they are now, and not everything is what it seems. Like the people that you see that look like they're living their best life, they probably have a ton of problems too. And I think that we as ourselves as just people need to kind of get out of that mindset and reset and understand that everything is happening for you, and that when you get to your highlight point, you'll get there. Like that's their highlight point. That's their life. You don't even know how the heck they got there. They might have gone through mad stuff before they even got to where they are. So you can't really compare yourself to them with relationships. And I think it's so funny because I always, even when I'm scripting, or just like writing out like what I want, relationships is kind of like the last thing on my list. I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just that I'm so career and like finances and just working on me so much that like it's more about just like if a relationship were to come, like great. And if it's gonna take a bit longer, then also great, because I think I'm just constantly working on myself, and a lot of the time my goals are not just to have a boyfriend. My goals is to have an amazing boyfriend. It was funny that in scripting I always have relationships towards the end, and even now on this update again, I completely forgot, did not even write that on my list, but just remember that relationship is also a part of my it's part of my life. And so I'm not, so for anyone who's wondering, I'm not dating, I'm not talking to anyone. I am single as a Pringle, and I am very happy with that. um and yeah, I'm kind of just in this stage of just being happy being single, not really needing anyone or feeling like I need a person to like make me happy. I'm just not in that state. I know that for a lot of people, again, it's very uncomfortable because like your friends or your friends' friends might be talking to mad guys and all this stuff. But again, always remember that everything is not really what it seems, and like people tend to put like their best face when they're around other people, but like these relationships can have problems. These talking to these people might end up in nothing, and for me at least, I'm in this stage of my life where I rather talk to one great person that I can have a relationship with than to talk to 20 guys and find absolutely nothing rewarding in any of that. So yeah, so I'm great with just waiting. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I try to post every Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes it's like Wednesday and Sunday. Sometimes it's Friday and Sunday. So just keep a lookout and thank you.